Hi guys, welcome back to another video. So today is the first lesson of Unit 8, circles, okay? One of the daily questions I ask you guys about your favorite song and why you like that particular one. So yeah, I had a really good time reading the names and the reason behind it. So I made a playlist of whoever answered or whichever explanations that I feel like it's very relatable to me or to everybody else. So I made a playlist and I shuffled the songs. So you might hear your songs in the background and let me know what you think and then whatever song that you want to add it to this, okay? So I know that this pandemic is very depressing. To be honest, I've been feeling a little down lately. Uh, some personal reasons. Okay. So, but life continues, right? Here, I'll draw a sad face to represent how I feel, Ms. A. All right. But I hope you guys are all okay. Let me know what you guys feel, okay? It's nice to have someone to talk to in a situation like this. But anyways, so let's get to it. Today we're learning how to write an equation of a circle. So a lot of you guys probably remember this back in algebra, or depends on who taught you this. But before we get to write an equation, I need to focus on where my center is. So I know that on my paper it's a little bit unclear, but if you open up the PDF version of this paper, you could see it very clearly, okay? So this is the center. So let's count. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this should be at -3, 5. You guys don't have this on your paper, but let's just look at it. I have the center of this circle is at -3, 5, and the equation of this circle 3 and -5. As we can see that we flipped the signs. So a -3 turns into positive and a positive turns into negative. So that means my circle equation is going to start with x minus h to the second power plus y minus k to the second power equal to. So the h and the k represents center of the circle. Okay, so h is the x value and the k is the y value and is equal to 25. So let's take a look at how did Ms. Zhang get 25 in the beginning. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. From the center to the edge of the circle is 5 units. If you no matter which way you count, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The distance will always be 5. With that being said, the 25 is 5 to the second power. So this is r to the second power. R is representing by radius. Okay, so that's how we write equation of a circle. Again, the x and the y stays. The center of the circle is at -3, 5. So I have to negate the sign. It's the opposite sign. So -3 turns into positive, positive turns into negative. Equal sign is equal to radius to the second power. From the center to the edge, 5 units. So that means it's equal to 25. Okay, so let's look at the first question, number 1. So I'm going to do this. Okay, so number 1 says a messenger company can deliver blah 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 blah. Write an equation of this circle. So first thing, I have to identify the radius, the center. Okay, center is over here. So this is +1, 1 to 3. positive 3. So the center is at 1, comma 3. The radius 1, so it doesn't really matter how you count, okay? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So this is 7 units. So radius is equal to 7. Okay? So let's look at the 4 choices we have. Choice B. It says R is equal to 49 blocks. R represents by radius. We already counted, right? All you need to do is count. We counted that the radius is 7, so obviously B and C are not my answer. Okay? So now let's look at center is at 1, comma 3. We know that in my circle formulas, I need to negate or I need to change it into the opposite sign of the center. So this is positive, so that means I need a negative 1. This is a positive 3, I need a negative 3. This is my x coordinates, this is my y, or you can look at it as h and k. So that means my final answer is choice A. Okay, now number 2, same thing, right? We're still writing the equation of a circle. So let's identify the center again. So center is at negative 1, comma 2. Radius is equal to, so from the center, right? From the center to the edge. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So radius is equal to 8. So let's do process of elimination again. Choice A, it says R radius, right? Radius is equal to 64, obviously not correct because we counted, which is 8. So choice 1, choice A and choice C are not correct. Again, looking back at the center, I need to flip the signs. So that means a negative 1 turns a positive turns into a negative, so therefore choice D. Okay, but some people might say, Ms. Zhang, I thought this is 8. Why does it say 64 over here? Because my circle equation stated x minus h to the second power plus y minus k to the second power is equal to r to the second power. R is 8, so that means 8 times 8, right? 8 to the second power is equal to 64, so that means choice D is correct. So my paper looks a little different than yours, but some questions are still the same, okay? So let's just continue with number 3. So I'm going to flip it to my back page, but the questions are the same. It says, what is the equation of a circle when the center is at negative 3, comma 1, and the radius is at 7? So I know that my circle equation is x minus h to the second power plus y minus k to the second power is equal to r to the second power. So now all we need to do is fill in the blanks, okay? So negative 3, I need to change the sign. So that means it becomes x plus 3 to the second power. Copy down the rest. 1 is positive, so that means I need to change it to a negative. So y minus 1 to the second power is equal to r to the second power. R is radius. So radius is 7, so that means it's 7 to the second power. Or you could rewrite it as 7 times 7, which is 49. So x plus 3 to the second power plus y minus 1 to the second power is equal to 49. Okay? Now, number 4. Number 4 is very similar. Same thing, right? Center is at negative 3, comma 2. So negative 3 change into a positive. So that means x plus 3 to the second power plus y. This is positive, so that means I change it to a negative minus 2 to the second power is equal to. There's a trick in this question. It says diameter is equal to 10. When diameter is equal to 10, in my last unit, we know that the relationship between diameter and radius is that radius is half. So that means since diameter is equal to 10, that means my radius is 5. Okay? So that means 5 to the second power belongs here. Or you could rewrite it as 25. So x plus 3 to the second power plus y minus 2 is equal to 25. Okay, so your assignment should be on Delta Math. So I'll see you guys in the next video.